Now let's talk about another operators, comparison operators. Of course, let's create a file, comparison operators. Yeah, .py, every file should end with .py. And now, what are the comparison operators? You guys, yeah, we guys love comparing some values, right? Most of the time here, data types we compare. So to compare, we use if something is greater or less, if something is greater or equal or less equal, or if it's equal, or if it's not equal. Actually, these are the comparison operators we use. And if you compare something, what will be the result, guys? You compare something, after you compare, what would be?
True or false?
Yes, yeah. If I say, you guys, if I ask, is there a climate change? You may say the answer is going to be, yeah. Of course, there's no, this statement, it's not comparing two things, but still there's a comparison because before and after, right? So is Donald better than Barack? Yeah, yes. Yes, I think we jump into politics too fast, right? Okay, anyway. So we compare, we love comparing things. Here, data types. Okay, let's just make things so simple. Now, is 3 greater than 2? You tell me, guys.
It is.
Yes, so I will get actually a true value. So whenever we compare, the value will be a Boolean data type. A Boolean data type, and that means actually true or false. Last time we agreed that there is the so-called Boolean data types, and Boolean data types got 2 values, and it's going to be a true value or a false value, and the values, this is going to be true. How about if I say 3 is greater than or equal to 2? What would be the value for this? Of course, it's true. It's or 3 is greater than or equal to 2. Let's see the value. As you can see, it's true. But do we have to, usually if we don't store the value, you can say value, you may store it here actually. We can compare and store it there, and then we can check the value here. As you can see, true. So we have to learn also how to store. It will be compared, and this value will be true, and true is actually stored in the value. And now let's see if, say, 3 is less than 2. What do you think about this?
That should give us a false.
Oh, yes, it should be false. How about 3 is less than or equal to 2? Yes, it's still false. It's false. How about print 3 is equal to 3? How about this? This, it's, by the way, this sign is exactly equal. This
is also true.
Yeah, this is true. How about print 3? No, come on. How about this, you guys?
It should be now false.
Yeah, it should be false because this is a number and this is a string because it's under code. So to be equal, it should be the same in any way, either both in data type and in value. Okay, so it's going to be false, as you can see. Yeah. How about if I convert this to like this? I can copy this. What do you think about this?
This is now true.
I would say it's going to be true because
Yeah.
we had 3, we converted it to an integer, and then this should be compared and should be true. Have you seen? We made it true. Yeah, sometimes we can also force it. We changed this. First it was an integer. I mean, it was a string, and then we changed it to an integer using int, a built-in function. Yeah, I think we have used the built-in functions at some point changing. Do you remember here? Yep. Now int, this was, if you change it, this string 2 to int, it will not be any more string. So 2 plus 2 is going to be 4. As you can see here, I'm changing the 2 to string. If we add this together, it's going to be concatenated, and the result will be actually 0, 0, 2, and 2. Yep. Or if you do this also, now we have another thing. Register. The value will be 22. It's not, this 22 is not also a number, actually it's a string. So it's concatenating, attaching the 2 numbers together. Yeah, great. So these are not equal, these are equal, these are equal. How about this? Print 3 is not equal to 3. This means not.
So it is false.
It's false. As you can see, it's false because this, even we can use the word 3, not, actually is not 3. That's why we say the Python is like a very, related to human language. As you can see, this is just an English language. 3 is not 3, it's false. But you can say 3 is 3. That means, have you seen? But I think much better statement. 3 is not 4. What are you expecting here now? True. Yeah. So this is a comparison operator when it comes to Python. Is it clear, guys? Yeah, so let's recap. So you have this, the greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and this is exactly equal to and is not equal to. And so you just compare. You can store the value in a variable if you want, or you can just print. Most of the time we store. Yeah. And another thing, actually, we cover it in the logical operator. For instance, print note value. What's the value here? Is it true or false? True. As you can see, 3 is greater than 2, right? It's true. But here I have a true value and I'm negating it. Negating means changing some value to the other. If it's positive, you change it to negative. If it's negative, you change it to positive. We negate. So I'm expecting here false. Oh yeah, great. And if I double negate note, so it should be true. Yeah. But we will come to that in the second session. So remember, guys, whenever you compare, the result will be true or false. And the comparison is very important to make a decision when we reach the conditional statements to make if something is greater than or less than, if something happens or not, we use conditional, we use conditionals. Inside conditional, we have to compare. And if you compare, you get true or false. Great. I hope you got everything you need related to comparison operators. And in the next session, we will move on to logical operators.